Now I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So let's just stick with that one. Thanks, mate, by the way, for your time.
You're
I
welcome.
don't know. I don't know. Like, is it like a kind of a pleasure for you? Is it a way to get back into the game or something like that for the new season?
Can you say that one more time? What you said?
Yeah, I was like, thank you for your time. And I
Oh,
was
no
like,
problem.
is it something you like doing or?
I used to do coaching like the last season, but I stopped
Okay,
doing it. But I wanted to get back to it, and
okay.
yeah, so I just wanted to offer free coaching to someone in the forum.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Oh,
Like, it's the first time I've been offered such a thing,
really?
especially from high MMR like you.
Oh, I'm not.
So
I'm not even that high. I'm not. I'm not.
come on. Come on. I'm on like last season at least I was just Legend 5. So
Okay.
3,100 MMR, something like that.
Okay.
Nothing fancy. I'm just trying actually to get a grasp on the game. The thing is that I often play with some friends of mine, like as a 4 stack or 5 stack. And then just maybe lately, like a year ago, something I started playing ranked, but on another account, just to measure myself and try to progress. And I've just been playing then position 1 or 2. Anyway, always like as a safe lane core, because just my friends were all over the place taking the other positions. And I believe I am in a point where my laning is okay.
Okay.
Like if I'm focused, it's okay. Like I can do this 60, 70 CS in 10 minutes. I can harass. I can do this stuff, like compared to my level at least. But then what I struggle doing is deciding on when to push my like the T1 off lane, when to start to roam, when to join a fight or not. So I'm always trying to think ahead and be like, there's no way I could join a fight if there's no objective to take later, or taking something like this fight, I really do need to join it because it's gonna give us an edge, like as a team. Even if team fight is like shit and is useless, I would still go just to help out my team. I don't know how to explain it, but like really give an edge. Just
Okay.
try to okay. And I feel like how can I say? I'm not always doing the best decisions on that regard.
You said you're not
So
always making the best decision.
I believe, I believe,
Well, okay.
I
I
believe.
mean that applies to everyone playing Dota. Dota is a really hard game. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Do you have a specific replay that I can we can go over together? We can watch one replay
So
together.
yeah, sure, sure. So let me check that one. So last ranked game I played and lost, even though I had a good start,
Okay.
was this one. I can send it
Yeah. You send me to
Dota.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, Discord. Okay, there you go. I don't know if you got it. That one was on my other account. And other than that, what could
Was is this sword one? Is this the one?
yeah, let me check. Yeah, I'm the lifestealer on that one,
Okay.
on the dire side. And if you see just the graphs, you'll see that I seem to have a very good start, like after 10 minutes, and we seem like we're winning until we're not.
Hey, did you say this was your like other accounts? Is that what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
What do
yeah.
you, so it's like smurfing or
No, no, not at all. Actually, it's just that in this account, I'm logged in.
okay.
How can I say? I'm mostly playing with friends
Okay.
and just not ranked, just for fun. But we still try to win, like seriously. And
Okay.
we all have a
I
legend
mean,
level, I would say.
okay. I mean, it
But
really depends on you, but the only reason I'm asking is this is like your time, right? This is your session. Usually, I'm going to be charging you guys
thanks.
money, so I just
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
sure, sure,
be
sure.
to be a little bit more careful of the replay that you're choosing because this is the one
Yeah,
that we're going to be studying a lot. So just wanted to make sure that this is all right for you.
yeah. This is actually the kind of game. In the other
Okay.
account, I'm really focused. I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay.
let's see what I'm worth. That's more like,
Was this rank game or
yeah, yeah.
okay? Downloading. So my job. So this is what I do. This is my philosophy when I'm trying to coach someone in Dota. So I think my job is to make you a better player, such that after my session, you will gain 1,000 MMR in long term, not right away, but
I get it.
depends on like at least 3 months, 6 months. I want you to
Okay.
be just get better at Dota. So my job is to teach you to the level where you're not seeing it. So if you're 3,000 and more, uh, I'm gonna be treating you as if you could be 4K and more. So the mistakes that
Okay.
I'm pointing out will be so that you could become 4K and more at some point.
Perfect.
So like say like you're 1K and more, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be yelling at you for doing something that is required of you as a 4K player. That is like that's insane, right? If you're
Okay.
1K,
Okay.
I want to be at the same level as you, and I want to try to make a 2K player. But since you
Okay.
mentioned that you're a 3K player,
Yeah.
my focus will be I'll be treating you as if you are a 4K player, and if you're making such a mistake, I'll tell you why this
Perfect.
is very important and significant and such things that you should never miss, you should never do.
All right.
I think by doing that, just keep reminding yourself like those things, even though when you're studying replay by yourself, you will just self-study more
Okay.
from this point and onward. So that's what I do. That's
That sounds very clear, and yeah, okay
okay.
with it.
Thank you. Uh,
And don't hesitate. Like if you even want to point out, maybe just don't develop it, but don't hesitate to
okay.
hint me to some maybe higher level thing
Okay.
that I need to think of later, just for me to keep them in mind. That's it.
Okay. Uh,
Thank you very much.
Lifestealer. So you are push on one this game.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't have that much problem with this starting item build, but uh, have you ever thought of getting iron branches?
Yep, I did. And for me, I do it on other heroes that might lack like the initial right-click damage to contest farm, and for the lanes that I feel like I'm gonna be over harassed, so I use them with Tangos.
Okay.
But as Lifestealer, I always feel okay region-wise and right-click. Maybe I'm bad.
Okay,
Maybe
I
it's a
mean,
bad.
this item build is like totally perfect. Everyone has a different perspective and look at it. Even the same 7K players, they'll get items different. Like that's the beauty of Dota. So I don't have
Okay.
that much problem with this. Like I said, this is okay. But the only reason I'm asking is there should be something going through your mind when you're just starting your item build, and you nailed it.
Okay.
Like you have your thing, so that's good. So this is okay. Mango, I believe Mango can be used because Lifestealer does have very terrible mana vision, and you pop the Mango, you use Rage or
Yeah,
the open wounds, it could change the team fight, right? So I can
definitely.
agree with this item build. Wow, you are soloing top.
Yep. 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 So
Okay.
that's why I feel like it's an interesting game.
Hmm. Okay. So this kind of thing happens a lot. Okay, let's face it. This is Dota. Like
Yeah,
people do stupid
definitely.
things. So, um, okay, you're gonna get fucked. You okay? Very good. Crypt aggro. Very nice. Very good. Nothing to say here. Did you get the calling blade by the Sasha right away? Like before?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, good job.
yeah.
Nice.
I forgot how much painful it was. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here briefly and just ask you if you had known that you're gonna be soloing top,
Yeah.
what would have been the item better starting item build? If I have to ask you.
So I wouldn't have gone for a mango. I
Okay.
wouldn't have gone for a potion. Maybe I would have gone two, three tango sets and iron branches
Exactly.
just to sustain throughout the time.
Exactly. So mango is a value item when you think there is a killing potential. Like you understand
Exactly.
what's going on. You're sort of like out of mana and you have to pop the mango and there's someone standing behind you. You pop the mango, you get the instant mana, cast some
Yeah.
skills, then you kill. So this is an
Yeah.
offensive build, right? Okay.
Definitely.
Good job. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more because there really isn't
Sure.
nothing to say other than looking at your last setting. Your last setting is very good as
Thanks. Thanks.
for the MMR that you're in. It's really good. So as the laning stage is going on, I'm gonna come back to normal. Um, how do you visualize the game is going to turn out? Judging from the lineups, like everyone's lineup, you have Tinker, there's Tech Ace, they have Anti-Mage.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, have you ever thought about like your itemization at this point?
Like right now,
Yeah.
what's going on in my head is like I gotta find a way to win mid game.
Okay.
That's my thinking, and
Okay.
that doesn't go maybe further than this. And I'm like hoping I won't have to deal with the anti-mage. So my
Okay.
idea is get the items that will help me to close the game, like push buildings, take team fights. And I'm not really concerned about the anti-mage. I'm like, if we get to this point, we're fucked anyway. I don't know if it's a good reasoning, but that's my idea.
Okay. I'm just trying to think what I have to say. So you're level 4.
Yep.
Just as a player's perspective. You're not clicking Beastmaster, so I have no idea what his item is. So I'm gonna free camera.
Yeah, I don't click often on
Yeah, the
that's
problem. So this is like the most general problem. It's not that your problem, just something that I witnessed over coaching 3K players. They don't click that much, you know.
yeah,
Well, in reality, you have to. You almost always have to click somebody. Just
definitely.
yeah, just it really gives you information and what to do. Because if I don't know, like, this is your perspective, right?
Yeah,
This is you. I don't know what's going on. So right now, I can say the Beastmaster was level 4, but I don't know what item he has.
definitely.
So if I have to go here, the reason I'm talking is, can you lane against Beastmaster? Like, so at level 1, from level 1 to level 3 spectrum, it was incredibly easy. The enemy team did nothing. They didn't do off-lane pull. There was literally
Yeah,
zero pressure on you, so you pretty
yeah,
much won the lane. This is definition
yeah.
of how you win the game almost, because they invested 2 heroes at the top lane, and you were
Okay,
alone, and they did nothing, right? So if you look at the score, it's
okay.
2-0, and your last hitting was
Yeah,
totally fine. Like, you were last on the tower, you nailed it. So
okay,
at this point, this game was perfect. But what you have to
okay.
think about right now is, can you lane against Beastmaster at this point from level 4 to level 5, level 6?
Like, was that a question? I'm
So
sorry. Yeah,
can you
yeah.
lane against Beastmaster, and do you think you're gonna be fine from here?
Like right now in
Yeah.
the game, like it's my first matchup against Beastmaster. So right now, I just understood that it might be harder than expected. I thought I
Okay.
could just push him out of the lane. Sorry, I really believed so because of my feast and anyway, my regen.
Very good. Very
But
good.
I just noticed that it might be harder because of the boar situation.
Yep.
So now I'm hesitating. I don't know what to do. Like right now, like, did I pressure or not? And I'm happy that my friend came. I'm like, let's try to do something.
Okay. So okay. So that's it. So you're telling me okay. Um. So now Pudge is here. So let's keep watching. But the reason I'm asking you is, there are times, even as a push on one carry, that you have to bail off the lane, hide in jungle, or just go to the bottom and try to fuck up with the enemy saving carry because you're bigger than them. So those are the small
Okay.
things that really matter.
Okay.
So let's keep watching because I want to see what Pudge is doing, and you're gonna be making some decision. I expect some action is going to happen in about time.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
your itemization is good. Like brown but's like okay, very good. Global, this is actually really good. I see a lot of players. So I understand that players want to get power threats as lifestealer. Like that is like the
Yeah.
general norm, but they pick up strength. What's the item called? The I forgot the name of the item.
Brace.
The belt. The
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The belt. Yeah. Sorry.
They get the belt. So this matters. Like even these small things, I'm not sure if you got it on purpose or you just got it, but this
Yeah,
matters.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
the right item build. So far
But actually,
you're doing great.
you might be disappointed because my idea here is to build the armlet as ASAP.
Yeah,
So
very good.
the gloves, yeah, is a part of not the boost like
Yeah,
for
you're
the
getting
armlet.
omelet. I get it. Yep.
And yeah, depending on the game, sometimes I go for the helm first before even the boots or
Okay.
whatever. If I feel I have a stable lane, depends on the need. So
Oh,
I'm
very
trying to
good.
adjust
Okay.
starting items.
Wow. Impressive. Um,
But cheers. But then I'm lacking something. I'm a 3K.
no. For your MMR, like your thoughts and your thinking process is very very good. It's even better than 4K and 5 because the main problem of 3K, 2K, 3K players, they don't think like you do.
Okay.
So maybe I'm predicting your problem is you know what to do, but you could still fuck up doing what is the right thing to do. In process
Okay.
playing the game, you may fuck up. So we'll be keep watching.
Okay.
But so far, like I've been asking you some questions and you nailed everything. I
Okay.
agree with you. Excuse me.
Okay.
So what happens if you get omelet? What is your plan? If you get omelet,
My plan is I'm still hoping to get this how can I say hand over this master and chase him.
okay.
I'm just gonna test this item out. Otherwise, it's just gonna help me. I don't know, like sustain and roam and like push the how can I say push the lane, do the jungle, push the lane, do the jungle. That's just my idea.
All
Not
right.
die
All right.
and be efficient.
Okay. So here's the thing. Um, So this basically applies to. So this is my knowledge that I learned from hearing from the players in my bracket, like Divine 5, Divine
Yeah.
7, Immortal, lower Immortal. So when I talk with them, the main reason when they choose to get Omelette as just any heroes, they pick Omelette as their first item when they are scared of getting ganked.
Okay.
So if you get Omelette, yes, you become stronger. You have the extra HP regen, you have the armor. Like if you turn it on and off, you can toggle.
Yeah.
You get extra damage and strength, whatever. So you're stronger overall. But the main purpose of getting Omelette as your first item, as your core item,
Yeah.
is so you do not get ganked. Imagine
Okay.
you are someone else in the game. Imagine you're Tuskar. Tuskar is a ganker
Yeah.
here, right?
Definitely.
Tuskar against Lifestealer. If he does not have Omelette,
Ah,
if he does
easy
have
kill.
Omelette, does it make any difference?
Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely, right?
I'm gonna be less scared of his
Yeah,
attacks.
there's nothing more that I have to talk you out of or explain. With
All
the
right.
omelet or without the omelet, it's a huge difference, right? You cannot die, right?
Okay. Okay.
And even
Okay.
if you
Okay.
die, it's a lot of problem for the enemy team, right?
Okay. Definitely.
Yeah. So like
That's new.
when I asked a
I didn't know
question,
that.
yeah, your answer was, oh, I don't know, like I can jungle faster, push faster.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is every item you get, there's a purpose into it, and it has to be specific. It has to be
Okay.
specific. So what I'm telling you may be the thing that everyone can agree, but some people might disagree. So I want you to have your own philosophy. Like when you build some items, there should be something.
Oh.
There should be some meaningful. I don't care you build. If you let's say you get Midas, okay, then I'll ask you why, and you better have something to explain to
Okay.
me. So this is
Okay.
how you learn the game, and this is how you become better at the game.
Makes
That's how
sense.
I became to
Yeah.
better player. So
Okay. But
that's
like, can I ask a question
sure.
then? Like a general idea. Like I get it's maybe hard for you just to answer right away, but
Okay.
uh, can I ask myself some questions to help me choose the right item? Because like for instance, I'm assuming I have a really good game, so I could go for I don't know Radiance. I could go for Boots first, like Power Praise. I could go for Midas, as you said.
Yep.
So what could be some kind of questions I could ask myself to decide?
Basically everything you said. Basically, literally everything you said. So omelet is of
Uh,
course the normal something that a lot of life stealers get. So omelet is one of them, but most people don't understand why they don't get it right. Midas is one of them. Radiance is one of
okay.
them. So if let me
Okay.
ask you, if you get Midas, what's going to happen?
If I get Midas
Yeah, what's going to
myself,
happen?
oh,
What's going to happen?
actually, I dismissed it because I'm gonna lose this mid-game thing. I'm not gonna have big impact, so I don't want to
Okay,
take it. It
so
was the same for Radiance.
okay, so a little bit harder question. What happens if you lose the mid game?
Like for me, I'm gonna get steamrolled minute 25, 30 by this anti-mage, but that's as far as I go. I'm imagining the Dragon Knight tanking all the damage, no one can do shit, and then the anti-mage coming in.
Good job.
But
Good job.
okay,
Yeah. Um. So you are not wrong. Okay. So DK has
okay,
a really scary. Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot. DK has
it's okay.
level 6. Definitely has advantage over Tinker, because so this is where things become really hard and really complicated. Because this is where we can discuss a lot about power spike and
Yeah,
timing, and you want to be really precise. And
yeah,
another hardest part is it's different from the MMR bracket you're in, and it's different how you measure yourself to be how good you are. Okay, so let's say
okay,
in simple, if I was Lifestealer, and because I'm smurfing, if I were you, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about mid game. Okay, so this is
Okay.
where my ego comes from. I believe I'm the best player in this game. Okay,
Definitely.
given how things have turned out from minute 0 to minute 7 right now, I'll just get Midas. Okay, I'll get
Oh,
Midas,
okay.
and I'm very confident I'll get the Radiance by minute 18 and
Okay.
minute
Okay.
19, or even for I don't know if I fuck something, I'll get Radiance before minute 20. Like I'm
Oh,
confident, given
okay.
how easy this lane was.
Yeah.
It's doable. This is something that I just know. But if I were to teach you how I came to this conclusion, it's hard. And
Yeah.
that's where we have to go back about learning players, the heroes, power spike, and all the timing.
Yeah.
And so let's go step by step. I'm not sure if I can do this. Tinker versus Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
Tinker's gets boost of travel, usually by minute. What, if I have to ask you?
Oh, I would say depending on the game, it might be
Okay.
15.
It might be 15 if like he fucks up the lane, right? If he
Oh,
doesn't fuck up the lane, minute 9, minute
okay.
12, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So here's a mistake that you're making. Um,
Okay.
from your
Wow.
perspective, if we've been watching this game from perspective, I have no clue how fast Tinker is gonna get the boost travel because you never checked. You didn't. So you're like last setting, right click last setting. You never did this, right? You never did click
That's true. No, no,
down
no.
click,
Okay,
right?
okay. That's true.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
I
did
get
it.
it.
I'm not wrong, right? You never did this.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I
So
usually like, yeah, no. Let's say I don't do it, and you're right.
yeah, and what I'm saying is this is very simple, but it's really important. I have
Yes.
no idea how fat my tinker is, or how
Yeah.
fat DK is, whether they lost the lane, whether they draw even in the lane.
No.
I have no clue. But
Yeah.
if you did this, you might have known, right?
Yeah.
Like, while you're right
Yeah.
clicking, like under the tower, and when you're doing nothing, that is where you usually win. So let's go back. Let me show
Definitely.
you when you have to do that. So I think it really matters. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You deny that, right? And
Yeah.
you're
Now
now
I
moving
know I
back,
have
right?
10 seconds.
You're now moving back.
Yeah.
You have about like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to do
Yeah.
something. This is where you have to click and click.
Okay.
And if you have been doing that from minute 1, you would have known what level DK is on, how many times he had died, what item addition he has. Like that's information, and from there you
Yeah.
speculate and you predict all the timing. Without that, I don't know what to tell you because you can't, because I have no information,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
Does that make sense to you?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to learn that skill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pop up the score tab more often and click on heroes before engaging in these kind of things. At least start from there.
Okay.
And now, yeah, you give me a good example of what I can do actually. So I'm gonna improve on that. That's for sure.
Okay. So let's say you did that. Let's say you're doing that from your next game. Tinker. When I asked you about Tinker getting boost of travel, you said he gets boost of travel at minute 15, right? Or did you say
Yeah,
14, 15?
15. I think.
15. Okay, so maybe I think you're right. I think you're right because this is your game, this is your bracket, so your estimation should be accurate enough. But in my games, it's around minute 12. In good
Yeah.
games, he gets minute 9, just depending on whether it's
Okay.
soul ring or bottle. Of course, you have to mention, but let's say minute 15. Okay,
Okay.
so by minute 15, how do you visualize your estimation is going to be at this rate, at this tempo of the game?
Yeah. That's some high level questions. So I'm
Yes.
trying to think right now.
Okay, take your
This
time.
is
Take your time. This is a really hard question. Yes.
thanks. I would say this. I would have my armlet, my phase boots for sure, because I think I would go for phase boots here. I would have, then I would have maybe half of another item or another item. Um, yeah, yeah, that's a bit complex, but I would say
Okay.
yeah, I would finish my armlet, my boots, and maybe have
One more
I don't
thing,
know.
right? You'll be
Yeah,
so that is where you'll be spending some time. What should I get? And you make that decision then, right? It could be Zanjan Yaja, whatever that is. So you're saying
exactly.
omelet, maybe faceless, whatever. But there's kind of okay, good job. But okay, what is the enemy team going to do at minute 15? If you can predict, what do you think they want to do given this lineup?
Oh, they will just wait for DK's ult and Beastmaster's ult, group up as four, Probably push the, I don't know, safe lane or bot lane, depends on the state of the game, and then leave the anti-mage on the other side of the map.
Okay. So before minute 15. So this is your estimation. I'm trying to think in your perspective. Before minute
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
Tinker does not have boots of travel, right?
No.
If Tinker does not have boots of travel, and they have Beastmaster, and they have DK,
Yeah.
and if they were to commit in killing your tier 1 tower,
Yeah.
what do you think is going to happen? Tinker has no boots of travel.
Oh, we, in my 3K perspective, would be hanging out around this T1, even with
Okay.
the Tinker, trying to defend, see if the enemy team fucks up, and try to see if we get some kills. Other than that, we just go farming. We can't contest, like,
Okay. Good job.
can't do shit.
Good job. And let's go a little bit. Let's go deeper into your thoughts. Okay. So you did a good job. I
Okay.
think I like your answers. Always better than nothing. If you have no answer, then we have
Well,
a problem.
cheers.
Very good. What if the enemy team does not fuck up? What if it just comes out? Imagine they don't fuck up, you don't fuck
Yeah,
up. What do you think is gonna
yeah,
happen? It's DK and Beastmaster, and Tinker does not have boost of travel, and you have Pudge, you have Tekis, you have Timbersaw. It's before minute 15. What do you think is gonna happen if the enemy team were to commit in
I
killing this
think
tower?
we're gonna get steamrolled. They're gonna open up the map,
Yeah.
control it, and we lose.
Can you defend? Simple.
No,
You can't, right?
no.
It's all about. I don't. So I don't know if somebody asks me the same question. I don't know, but I'm visualizing things. I'm trying to predict things, and
Yeah,
what I'm gonna say is, I think the Dire team is gonna lose if they were to
yeah,
defend. If the enemy team were to
yeah,
commit, and if they were to defend, it is a
yeah,
horrible choice for them to defend. They're just gonna
yeah,
get rolled over. They'll lose tier one
yeah,
tower, and once they lose
yeah,
tier two tower, and they did defend, so they fed the enemy team all the kills. The enemy team
yeah.
with DK and Beastmaster, they will go tier two right away,
Definitely,
right away.
definitely.
At minute 15, so let's say minute 14, okay, before Tinker's trouble. It's
Yeah,
all.
you're
This is
right.
all imaginary situation. Beastmaster has Vladimir. Yes, they
Yeah.
will go tier 2 right away. Tinker still does not have boots of travel since he just died here. And you guys fed them the kills. They are strong.
Yeah,
With the Vladimir, they will have enough sustain. They will go tier 2 tower right away. It's going to
yeah,
be a little harder for tier 3. Maybe, maybe not. But definitely they will go tier 2 tower. So you guys are going to get rolled over. So,
definitely.
if the enemy team were to engage here, what should be your decision? Knowing that you're going to lose this tower. Knowing that you guys cannot defend with this lineup. What should be your decision?
I'm gonna be like, if I realize this
Yep.
in like mid game or
Mm-hmm.
mid game, sorry, if I realize this right away, I'm gonna start regretting my item choices right
Okay.
away. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I didn't pick the
Okay.
right ones.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah. Keep going.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be like, how can I optimize like my farm and try to
Um.
defend elsewhere. I don't
Okay.
know. I'll be lost.
Okay.
I'll be lost.
Okay.
But
I think what I was asking was what should be your best decision in that situation, knowing that you're gonna lose
okay.
this tower, and knowing that you guys cannot fight. Um. You should let them
Yeah.
take this tower, right? If
Yeah,
you
sure,
if
sure.
you know that you're gonna lose this tower, you're gonna lose
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
clash.
I don't care.
Let
At
them
all.
take this tower. You abandon, and
Sure.
you should be pushing, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
so when
Oh,
Beastmaster and DK grouped up,
sorry.
every one of their enemy team grouped up here and pushing, and your allies are, of course, let's say they're stupid, they're like gathering up here, four together and stacked up here.
Yeah,
Your individual decision, knowing that they're gonna lose, knowing that even
definitely.
if you go here, you guys cannot
Yeah,
defend because it's the timing. It's all about timing, and
definitely.
you estimated that, and you know that you're gonna lose. Your second
Mhm.
best choice is pushing this tower, right?
Definitely,
This
definitely.
is
Yeah, sorry,
simple.
didn't
Yeah.
come.
No, no, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's this is the question that I'm asking you is not 3K level. Trust me, it is not. It's even higher than 4K.
Yeah,
So this, if you understand this, you'll become a much
yeah,
better player. You have to push either this
definitely,
tower or TP to the bottom or push this tower, right?
definitely.
It's
Agreed.
yeah. Go on.
No, agreed, like 100%. Yeah, this is something I try to do as well, but since I couldn't come up with the answer, I'm just thinking that it's not very, how can I say, clear to me, even though I know this thing. Yeah, I gotta sort things out, I think. I don't know why this answer didn't come right to my mind.
Well,
See,
okay.
that's my question, like, but I gotta figure it out. Because, yeah, this is obvious.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so here's the thing about Dota. Things are obvious, right? But
Yeah.
if you become the one doing the obvious thing and doing the
Yeah.
obvious thing in the right way so you don't fuck up,
Yeah.
you are a 6K players. So this is something a lot of players and uh, players in the Reddit forums that they are not understanding.
Okay.
If you do everything right in your concept work, you are a 6K player. So
Okay.
as you are watching the replay, we fuck up a lot, like a lot, including myself, including the pro players. We
Okay.
fuck up a lot. So that's how complicated this game is. So I'm glad
Okay.
you found some perspective in here. And
All
again,
right.
very good job. That was chapter 1, I guess. um, so about your itemization, about your itemization again. Now we have to get a little bit more specific again.
Okay.
So it became clear to you that with DK and Beastmaster lineup, the enemy team has the advantage and they have the power to take down your tier 1 tower, even tier 2 tower once they have the momentum, right?
Yeah.
What I expect the game is going to happen in this lineup is, given that the enemy team does not overextend, at minute 15, they will take your tier 1, all of your tier 1s. They should, but they will. That is my expectation.
Okay.
And at minute 15, like I said, if I have a minus at this rate, I'll be getting closer to Radiance. And why is Radiance a good item? I'm asking a question.
Like it's gonna just for me, how can I say? Um, Improve my farm efficiency and
Okay.
allow me to go into the late game.
Yes,
Can be a
exactly.
threat somehow.
It allows you to go to the late game, right?
Yeah.
Let's see the lineup. Anti-mage. You guys have fucking Tinker and Techies. Do you think game will go late or game will end up early?
Oh, we have means to solve the game, no problems. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very
Okay, that
simple.
was it.
Yeah, it's very simple, right? You guys have Techies, you guys have Tinker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it takes time for the anti-mage too. Even from the enemy's perspective, they have anti-mage, right?
Yeah.
They're carried. This is the guy that, as an enemy team, this is the one that can end the game. This is their carry.
Yes.
And it takes time. It's not.
Definitely.
He's not like Phantom Assassin. It takes time for him to farm up and try to end the game. So something you want to visualize again. Let's say you lost all the tier 1 tower, tier 2 towers. You're not defending the high ground. Can they break it through against Tinker and Techies?
No, I feel like we're okay. We're okay.
You're more than okay, right? You are.
Yeah.
You guys are more than okay. They have anti-mage melee, Tuskar melee, Dragon Knight more of a melee. This guy melee. One range arrow. Can they bridge through your high ground for Tinker and Techies?
Yeah,
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
Yeah. This is something you'll have to try to visualize and become really confident. They can't. They just can't. So what I think is going to happen. This is something that I would have known right away. Not known, but I would have planned. This game will go late at minute zero. At minute zero, while so this is about time.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I do? Holy shit!
don't
Let's go
know.
back. Let's
What happened?
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, I wanted to go back to the drafting phase. While the drafting phase, during the strategy time, that's what I would have figured. Oh, this game will go late. And if the game goes late, if I got Midas, does that make sense? I'll probably say yes, right? Midas makes sense. As long as I don't get destroyed in lane, as long as I do not get pressured that much in lane, I will get Midas as my first item.
Sure.
That should be something that should have went through your mind. Like right now, right here, right now, yes. It really helps you. So I'm the coach. Instead of saying to you, Midas is the right answer, you should get Radiance because, you farm faster. That's so obvious, right? But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you the thinking process that I am doing as I'm playing the game.
Definitely.
Yeah, I hope this helps you a lot.
It does actually. Yeah, I'm not putting the right stress on the heroes. How can I say strength? Like for me, I'm just seeing Tinker as a guy who would how can I say split push and allow us to just stall the game. But mid game, I haven't seen I don't see him as a good high ground defender. I don't know how we can say that. but I just didn't know. Like for me, Tinker kind of sucks like high ground. I gotta
Oh,
learn more about the heroes.
did you say Tinker sucks at high ground defense?
For me, yeah, like
Oh,
for me, when he's playing against me, I've never felt a threat of Tinker defending high ground. Uh,
okay.
see,
Uh,
that's my, I think my
really? Okay,
lack of
that's
experience.
okay. That's interesting. That's okay. We'll talk about this. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So if I have to say right away, I have to disagree. I think Tinker is one of the most fucking cancerous hero to play high ground against because I think he's really good. The only
Okay.
time the only time Tinker is not good at defending defending the high ground is when the enemy team is significantly stronger and they have the momentum and they have the timing and they have the item.
Okay, okay. A lot of things. Okay.
So let's talk about this game. Um,
Yeah,
can you tell me, like, let's say Tinker, like, okay, at minute 20, you guys are now
yeah,
defending high ground. It's a hypothetical situation.
yeah.
Uh, is Tinker bad? Simply asking. Is Tinker bad at defending high ground at minute 20?
Like at mid 20, I'm feeling confident because his cogs or whatever you call them, like the march of
Yeah,
the robot, the little thingy,
yeah.
I think they do quite some damage.
Oh, quite,
Level
not
20.
quite. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry, a
lot,
lot
right?
of damage.
Yes.
And then for me, he could be like just spamming a few of them and then go into another lane, applying some pressure, coming back. So yeah, I feel he's very good. And that's at the time.
Okay. So if,
But then,
okay, if the enemy team were to kill Tinker in the high, let's say Tinker is here and Tinker is doing the
yeah,
march, reload, march. If the enemy
yeah,
team were to prevent them from happening, so they want to kill Tinker,
yeah,
Tuskar has to go in, and teammates has to blink
yeah,
in,
yeah,
Beastmaster has to have Blink Dagger, this guy's a Blink Dagger, so they have to invest in a lot, and I don't think that is
yeah.
realistic. Even if they
No,
invest in killing Tinker, you guys have Pudge, you guys have
yeah,
Tinker, excuse me, Techies,
yeah, take,
that's all. No,
yeah.
I don't visualize the Radiant team having very easier time breaking to the high ground
Okay,
against Tinker and plus Techies. It's impossible.
okay.
So generally, for you to think that Tinker is kind of awful at high ground defending, I must say it is wrong. Unless you prove me otherwise. So it is now your time to talk. Talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah, talk to me. Convince me. Go ahead.
For me,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I'm trying. Oh, why is it shit like high ground?
yeah,
Oh, so for me, as you said, like if we are in a 20-minute scenario, I can see why Tinker is good to defend because yeah, the machines they do a lot of damage. But
okay.
like if we are in a 35 or 40-minute scenario, I feel like the anti-mage won't care about the cog or the machines, whatever. Like the DK won't care, the Beastmaster won't care. They just be walking casually.
Exactly. Yes.
See, so that's why I feel like minute like 40, it would just be useful to laser to make people miss, which is not that interesting lineup. And I can see him shoving lanes. But yeah, if we are, that's all. That's all. Yeah, I'm kind of confused actually, but
I mean, you're
um,
not wrong. At minute 40, let's say Antimage has Manta style Abyssal.
yeah,
That's like to what do you think is going to was should be going through Tinker's mind when Tinker sees Antimage has Blink excuse me Manta style and Basher Abyssal Blade.
like I'm just dead if he jumps on me.
Yes,
He can
yes.
spell my laser.
If he jumps on me, I'm dead. Like one
I'm
chance I'm
dead.
dead and the game is over, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So at minute 40, you're right. Tinker does have some threats that he has to think of, but
Okay.
at minute 20, not a problem.
He is. He's the boss. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless, like I said, unless the enemy team have been rolling you guys through and like scores like 20-4 at minute
Yeah.
20, Tinker still has no item. Tinker's not even like level 10, except not counting all those like extreme situations. You guys should be fine at minute 20. Like
Okay.
totally fine. Even plus takes. I didn't even count in takes. You guys should be totally fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that should be
That's
another motivation for you to choose
okay.
Midas as your starting
Yep,
item
yep,
as
yep.
long as the game is going even in the laning phase.
Okay.
Does that make sense to
All
you?
right.
Very good.
Definitely. And I was about to ask like a broader question, which is like if I have another carry like whatever, anyway, jug or whatever. So the idea, what you're telling me right now is that seeing the lineup, I should understand that the game is going to go late, so I
Yes.
should go for the greedy items or the greedy
Yes,
build.
yes,
Okay.
and
Okay.
you should have now you should understand why it makes sense. That's
I'm
the most
sorry.
you should now understand why
Yeah, yeah,
choosing
yeah.
those items could make sense to you.
Sure.
I think that's really
It's
important point. That
definitely it's gonna be game specific. I gotta think about how
yes,
my lane went, whatever,
yes,
everything. Yeah, I can
and
see now.
from our conversation, I kind of figured that thing that you want to focus on as you are maybe self-studying Dota, try to understand the
Yeah,
timing. Okay,
yeah,
it's so you have the right idea. Like when you talked about Tinker does not have good high ground defense, you
right.
only mentioned about at minute 40, right? At minute
Yeah,
40, he sucks. But problem is, there can be high ground situation at minute 20, at minute 30, at
yeah,
minute 50. It's totally different, right? So you
yeah,
cannot really
yeah.
say a hero sucks at high ground defense or a hero is good at
Yep.
high ground defense unless like the hero is generally so good at high ground defense. We cannot say we have to think about all the timing. And if
Yes.
you think about timing and if you consider tempo of the game, you will gain so many different perspectives and all that small
Sure.
things will help you to make better itemization and not just that better skill build, better talents. Like everything fucking matters. So
Sure.
I
I
just
heard.
yeah I just felt that that is your weak spot. Like understanding the
Yeah.
timing and power spike
Yeah.
is really important as 3K player. If you understand that, you'll be 4K in no time. Okay, so
Like I wanted to ask, like this is something I'm trying to look for. And it's been a while actually, but I can't find some resources on the net or whatever to help me do this, to help me understand the power specs of heroes I don't play, to understand some matchups. So do I have to rely on experience and friends to learn this, or is there a better way? Watch games, I guess, and that's it.
um I think yeah, I think the best way of learning those things, I think the best way actually is actually get a really good friend and ask them, or get a
Okay.
coach. So there should be
Okay.
there should be a teacher. Basically, it's the same thing as learning something. Like
Okay.
if you want to learn calculus, you we need tutor, right? We need to learn some from someone and someone who can
Definitely.
play because everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different problem in Dota. You want to
Okay.
have the teacher, but if you're self studying, yes, it is
Yeah.
demanding. It is much harder, but it is doable. There are many ways, but I recommend
Like the
coaching.
first,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. The first coaching session I'm getting. So
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
so
So
far,
is this your first coaching ever done?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is my first. So that's why, as I told you, I've been just playing ranked for a few months now. That's all. Just trying
Uh,
to judge where I am.
okay. How long have you been playing Dota?
Oh man, Dota 1
So like you're like
on
10
Warcraft.
years, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, on and off, and you
Yeah,
know,
on
it's a
and off.
group of
Everyone's on
friends.
and off.
Yeah, but it's a passion. So, and I think yeah, I haven't started thinking properly about the game. Like before a year ago or something, I was
Yeah.
just having fun with friends.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it's fun. There are actually, I think there are more people just playing Dota for fun, like purely for fun. They don't really care
yeah,
about
yeah,
improving. But thing is, if you want to improve on, you really have to spend in time and analyze your
yeah.
replay until your head is about to explode. Like it's all about investment. I think, and it's not easy to climb up. Most people will not climb up. That is why everybody wants to climb up, right?
Definitely, but it's so interesting actually. It's a challenge, no, a challenging game, so
It is. It
that's why I
really
love
is.
it.
And if you happen to get 1,000 MMR, I want you to excuse me. I want you to treat it like as if you have achieved a lifetime achievement. It's fucking huge. Never underestimate 1,000 MMR. Everyone, I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna
Okay,
post in this video. Everyone watching, 1,000 MMR is fucking big. Okay, some people will never
okay,
get it, so it's like huge difference. So if that is
okay.
your goal, I want you to work toward it, and I hope you get there. Okay,
All right, all right.
let's get back. Where was I? What? Oh my god, we talked so much, I forgot what
Yes,
was.
sorry, man,
It
but we
was
were
fun.
just talking about. You were telling me to have a like a better understanding of power spikes of when some heroes are good, bad, what they can do, good or bad, depending on the timing. How, because like so far I was just like having some general appreciations on the heroes. It was not very subtle.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So let's watch it from here. I think this is around where time. Let me stop.
yeah,
Let me stop here. So minute 7:40. You're not getting close to. Uh, yes, you're getting close to omelet.